Happy Tugboat Tuesday, everybody! Surprise! You thought I was out of town. I am, but I'm here with Tugboat. This is Saturday in real life, and we're pre-recording for you so that you can not have to miss out on Tugboat Tuesday. Because I read your comments and I heard you guys were going to be crying about it.
Aww.
So here we are.
That's
we got
nice.
Tuesday. What are we making, Tugboat?
We're going to try to make breakfast gravy. I'm going to just try to do a...
We're making
I'm
breakfast.
going to try to show y'all how to make it.
She's making her
I've made it for so long that I don't, there's really not a recipe for it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to get a recipe for you guys. I'm going to try to do it by like 1/4 of a cup and stuff like that so you guys can learn how to make it. I love breakfast gravy. Some people don't even know what breakfast gravy is, but it is wonderful. Mm-hmm. You can add sausage to it, make it sausage gravy. I love biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to try to make a little bit here and see what happens, okay?
Tugboat's famous breakfast gravy.
So, well, yeah. It's anybody's favorite breakfast. Anybody that can make. Oh, famous. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I famous for that? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you are.
I always have to make it, so I guess I'm the one that does it. Yeah, you're Pam. So, okay, you've got your skillet. I'm just going to try to make a small batch, just like enough for 4 or 5 people. Okay, so you've got your skillet heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what you do now, you can always, when I make it, if Lindsay's coming over, I always make it with just shortening. You can't use oil. You have to use shortening, Crisco shortening. And you guys know what that is, right? I'm gonna show you.
Vegetable shortening.
Vegetable shortening, yes. But she's not gonna be eating this because she's leaving. Unless you want some take home?
No,
Okay.
I gotta go.
If I make it for Lindsay, I use this. I don't use any bacon grease or sausage grease. I do save all my bacon grease for pinto beans and for gravy. But this is what I use if I want to do veggie, and it works. But you can't use oil. You always got to remember that. It's got to be shortening. Shortening. So I'm just going to add 1/4 a cup. I'm going to try to do it that way.
Are you using bacon grease?
Yes.
Okay.
That way you guys will have I don't know if you guys keep your bacon grease. I do. Probably not the best thing for you.
If you don't, really just get some Crisco.
That's right. You can use Crisco. And it tastes about the same, but I want to get rid of some of this gravy here. Some of this grease. All right, so I'm putting in 1/4 a cup, okay? Because I'm going to try to do it. I don't do this when I make it myself. I just throw some lard in there and go at it. But we're going to try to make it so you guys will have some measurements.
All right, and we're kind of on medium heat here.
Yeah.
Is that where we should be?
Yep.
Okay.
You're just going to let this cook down. All right.
Now it smells like bacon.
Yeah. So it's just, you're going to let that melt. And to it, you're going to add your salt and pepper. Now, gravy, breakfast gravy takes a lot of salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything you need salt on, it's breakfast gravy, eggs, and pinto beans. Other than that, you can live without salt.
What about green beans?
And green beans. You got to have a lot of salt for the gravy.
Yeah.
So I added that in, so I'm just going to kind of stir it a little bit.
Perfect.
So now I'm going to get 1/4 a cup of flour, and I'm going to see if that'll work or not, okay?
All right.
How much that'll work.
We're sizzling over here.
We're sizzling. See how much.
She usually measures with her heart, but for you guys, she's trying to put a recipe in.
So you add you're going to add your first 1/4 cup of flour. I use all-purpose. I don't think it matters, though. I'm not really sure. I always buy all-purpose. And you start stirring it. See how it's bubbling up?
Yep, use your whisk and whisk it up.
Yep. I'm using my Teflon whisk so Pam doesn't yell at me. So you just want to stir it. You've got it on medium heat. You're still stirring. See how it's runny, a little bit runny still? Mm-hmm. You don't want it like that. You want a little bit more flour.
A little more flour.
So we're going to see how much more we need.
So if you're runny, add a little more flour.
I'm not going to add a whole 1/4 of a cup again. So far I've added 1/4 of a cup and 1/8 of a cup. So let's see how that is. And you just keep stirring it. It's going to kind of make like a little bit of a paste. Okay, let's see how this is looking now. Yes. So you want it like this. You don't want it real thin. You want it all, see, like it's almost like a little paste.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. That looks good.
Okay.
So I used 1/4 of a cup, and I'll say 1/8 of a cup, right? Is 2/8, 1/4? Yes.
3/8.
So I used 1/4, and then another 1/2 of a 1/4. 3/8. I used 3/8.
3/8 cup of sugar or flour.
Oh my
Don't
gosh!
put sugar. Don't put
So
sugar.
it's 1/4 of a cup, and then I added 1/2 of another 1/4.
All
So
right.
now what you want to do? You don't do nothing now. You just stir it. Cause I like it brown. I don't like white looking gravy. I like it brown. So you're gonna let this bubble up. See, it's gonna bubble, and as it bubbles up, it's gonna start turning brown here in a minute. And you don't want to add the milk. I use 1 can of evaporated milk, and then I add whatever else I need to it if I'm making a big pot. But we're gonna do it with 1 cup, with 1 evaporated milk first.
12 ounces.
So we've used 1/4 cup of lard, bacon grease,
3/8 cup
3/8 cup of flour.
And then we're gonna add 12
And then you're just gonna let it sizzle here.
ounces of evaporated milk.
We're gonna let it sizzle till it starts turning brown.
Okay.
And it will in just a few minutes. And we added salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to really stir right now, because the more you stir it, then it takes longer for it
Yeah,
to brown
let it
up.
brown. Let it brown.
Hope everybody's doing good today.
Yeah, happy Tuesday,
We're
everybody.
gonna try to get out of the house today. I've been laying low, but we're gonna try to get out of the house
Get.
today.
Where you going?
Took a shower, colored my hair, girls. I colored my hair.
All right. Looking good. Looking good.
It's always darker the first couple of weeks, but I did color it this morning.
Right.
So you guys, let's see how it's doing. Good. See how it's bubbling?
Oh, yeah.
So you just need to let it bubble.
Now you got to be patient.
Yeah, this is the hard.
Patience is key.
This
now.
is the hard part right here.
Don't touch it.
I know I'm dying to start.
I know. Should we check in with Timbo D?
Yeah, go check in.
What?
Hey, Pops.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
We got Delilah here. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
Delilah, stay with us.
Chico. Chicalico. He said, I did not consent to being on camera. Look at him. He won't look at me.
You don't feel good.
Silly boy. He's a silly boy. All right, let's check on our gravy.
Here we go.
Ooh, so many bubbles.
It's got a lot of bubbles.
It's definitely getting
I
brown.
know, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost looks like a snake skin, don't it?
Ooh. Do not try to ruin gravy for me. It's one of life's many joys.
This is the hardest part of making gravy.
Yeah.
Waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I could go ahead and add the milk, but I don't want to because I like it. I like it brown.
Don't do it yet.
Don't do it. Don't do it, girls. Don't do it. Girls and guys.
Hold on to your shorts. Don't do it yet. Look at her dance while she was waiting.
I forgot I was on camera. I forgot I was on the video.
What song were you singing in your head?
I don't even know. Please let this turn out.
Yeah, right.
It's turning brown now.
No pressure. You're just being watched by a whole bunch of people.
Oh boy.
Let's see that shirt. What you
It
got?
is-
Cooking
I've
with
got
Pam
mine.
Davidson.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
It's usually me or Pam that makes the gravy when we go anywhere.
Yep.
Because everybody's like, I don't know how to make gravy. I don't know how to make gravy.
Mhm.
You make it. You make it. See
Yeah.
how it's turning brown? I like it like that.
Is browning up.
Yep. Want to get it when it's almost getting ready to burn, really. It's almost ready, girls and guys.
Almost there.
Yep.
Oh, she got her hand on the milk. She's like ready to go. Good.
Okay, we're going to try it. All right,
Okay.
here we go. We're going to pour.
Time. Ooh.
I don't know if we'll need the whole can or not, so. And as soon as you pour, you turn it down and you start stirring for all you're worth. And then if it starts thickening, oh, it's really
Whoa,
bubbling.
whoa, whoa. This is wild.
I turned it down.
I'm about to turn it on a
Turn it
little
down. Just keep
She's
stirring.
got almost the whole can in there already. Stir, 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 stir. Look at that left-handed stir.
Whoa. It's cooking good. Keep stirring it. You gotta stir, 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 stir. I usually just turn it off once I get the can of milk in. Yep, I used that whole can. I probably got to add a little bit of water too. I only add 1 can of milk once. If I have to add anything else, if I'm making a big pot, then I just add water. I don't add more milk, I just add water to it. This is looking pretty good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just a little bit of water to it.
Certainly smells good. All right, she's thinks it's a little thick, so she's adding a little water.
And of course, when you refrigerate this, once you eat it, if you make it the night, I usually make it the night before if I'm having company. You have to add more milk or more water to it the next morning because it thickens up as it stays in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have to add a little bit more to it when you put it in the microwave.
Yeah, just make it whatever consistency
Yeah, whatever.
you want.
Some people like it real thick. Some people like it real thin. I like it in the medium. I like medium. Mine's it's still a little bit too thick for me.
Medium sized.
I'll add a little bit more water to it. But like I said, some people like it really thick. But I like it just a little bit thinner than this. About got it.
That looks great. Yum.
Yep, you just keep stirring. Your most important part, stir, 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 stir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that should work. Just throw a little bit more water to it. So we used, how much? 3/8?
3/8 cup of flour.
1/4 cup of lard.
1/4 cup
Or
of
bacon
lard.
grease, whatever.
Salt and pepper.
And then 1 can of evaporated milk.
Yep. 12 fluid ounces of evaporated milk.
And then probably about maybe 6 ounces of water.
Yeah. Plus some water.
But this looks perfect right here.
That does look perfect. Good job. Look at that gravy, y'all.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's not real thick and it's not real thin. It's just in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You just stir it up really, really, really good.
Make sure there's no little lumps in there.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Plus gets most of it. All right, we're gonna pour it over in our bowl and get a good look at it.
Let me take this.
Get rid of all that.
Okay.
And we will scoop it in with let's see, what should we use? I guess this will work.
Is that heavy?
No.
Okay. Don't hurt your wrist.
This is gonna be good. Too bad it's not breakfast time. I'm having breakfast for supper tonight.
I
It's
know,
great.
you should. I'll be on the
Well, if
plane.
it's got a little bit of brown in it, just deep stirring it, it'll all melt away. There you go.
You want your whisk back or are you good with your spoon?
We could use the spoon. I mean, the whisk.
Okay.
That's it. There you go, guys. That's probably enough for 4 people. If you want more, just double the recipe. It just takes practice. You just got to practice, guys. I've
Yeah.
made gravy that it was awful. And you just have to throw it out and start over again. Sometimes it just, because I've never worked by recipe, but if you go kind of by that recipe, that should work.
The beauty of it is that you're only, if you mess up, it's a little flour and a little lard.
Right.
And,
And
you
1
know.
can of evaporated milk.
Yeah.
So. And you can use real milk. I've always just used the evaporated milk because I think it gives a little bit more flavor.
Yes, there's got
And
a
you
lot more
always
flavor.
got to have a lot of salt and pepper. Don't forget your salt and pepper because gravy's no good without salt.
Yep.
There you go, guys.
Wow, good job,
Y'all
Mom.
let me know.
Woo!
Y'all let me know if you guys make it and it turns out. I hope it does because it's the best thing there is for biscuits, toast. Oh my gosh. There ain't nothing like it for breakfast.
Delicious.
All right.
Thank
That's it.
you.
You're welcome.
Yum.
You guys have a great day. I hope you guys make it. Let us know when you do.
Recipe will be in the comments.
And you can always, if you think it's too thick, you can always add more milk, more water, and just deep stirring it.
Yeah, don't be
and you'll-
shy. You customize that gravy.
Yeah, it'll get as thin as you want it to get, or thick as you want it to get.
That's right.
All right.
All right. Good
All
job.
right.
Thanks.
Good luck.